Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nano Brown Boxing, and I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So I get on YouTube, it's what, 6 a.m. Eastern time, and I noticed there's been a bunch of videos dropped about Canelo Alvarez, so I decided to take a trip over to his Instagram page, and I noticed a dramatic body transformation. Now, I was reading some of the comments under the pictures where people are obviously criticizing Canelo, saying that, oh yeah, he's smaller now, that he's off the juice. And I have to agree. Man, it's no way in hell. It is no way in hell that this guy that hasn't been cutting weight to get in the ring has lost this much mass that he's gained naturally. It's no way possible. I mean, unless he has some type of terminal illness, it's no way possible. It's been plenty of times where I've been out of the gym and I did not drop size like that rapidly. It's not possible. And I'm not some naturally stocky guy I had to work to put, my size on. So with Canelo being that short, thick neck, pit bull type of guy, it seems like he's genetically carry around more mass than I do. And now, just looking at Canelo's physique in these pictures, for me, it's clear that he's smaller. That's clear as day. But it's one thing to appear to be that size with a minimal amount of body fat. You can still tell in that picture right there, he's smaller than he's smaller in that picture than he was at the weigh-in for Triple G. All of those pictures leading up to the Triple G fight when he was walking around looking like he was doing some type of Levi's ab. He's a lot smaller. And the fact that he's smaller mass-wise, but he can still afford to cut some weight, and what I mean by weight, he can cut some fat and he can lean out more to enhance his definition, it shows you that he's significantly smaller. Now, I'm no expert, but I'm damn sure when fighters are preparing for a fight, when they have to get ready for a weigh-in, they cut a large amount of fat and also they lose a certain amount of muscle. They're at their leanest and then they're at their lightest. And with Canelo appearing to be a lot smaller, significantly smaller than he was prior to that Triple G fight, while he was in training camp, to me, the proof is in the pudding. The proof was in the pudding prior to these pictures coming out. But at this point, I mean, it damn near seals the deal. If anyone is out there trying to say that Canelo wasn't doing anything, any type of performance-enhancing drug that improved his stamina, that improved his physique, that improved the muscle mass that he carried on his frame, you're absolutely delusional. There's no way possible in this short amount of time that this professional athlete lost this large amount of muscle. Like, it's not happening that fast. It has not been that long. So, man, looking at this frame, it seems like if Canelo decided to enter a training camp today, if he decided to enter the training camp today, it looks like he can make 147 pounds. And now, thinking about that, all of the talks about Canelo having difficulties making 154, damn, man, it's really putting things into perspective when other guys at 54 said they felt like Canelo was on something then. Looking at his frame now, it seems like Canelo can make 154 comfortably. It seems like he only about 6-7 pounds away. Like, people got to remember that Canelo is a short guy. He's not massive in this picture. There's no way in hell he's walking around at 170 pounds in these pictures right now. Canelo is, yeah, man, something's going on. And honestly, it's just unfortunate for the guys earlier in his career that took an L to him. because I truly believe that they were fighting a Canelo pump full of performance-enhancing drugs. And it's just a shame that there's no way to go back and figure out if he was, unless there's actual proof out there that someone's holding on to. It's a shame that, justice can't be served when it comes to that, because you got guys like Arislani Lara, Austin Trout, even the Angulos of the world that could have been fighting a juiced up Canelo, and you can erase losses off of their record. But put it like this: if that Triple G fight is made, the truth will come out. If we see a completely different Canelo Alvarez where he can't take any of Triple G's punches at all. Triple G's walking through everything that Canelo has. He's being bodied around the ring, and with him being smaller, his stamina is even worse. That's all the evidence I need. We can forget all of the drug tests. We can cut everything else out. That's all the evidence I need. Because the fact that this guy was struggling, quote unquote struggling to make 154 pounds, and now it looks like he can make 154 easily as he's getting older, I call bullshit. But we'll see what happens, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he decides, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, what if this is their plan? Like, what if their whole entire plan, they talk about Triple G not wanting to fight them. What if Golden Boy's prepared to duck Triple G? Like, obviously, if Canelo was really on something, he knows that he was. He knows the benefits that he received from being on it. All I gotta say is this: if Canelo comes out of nowhere and he all of a sudden decides to drop back down to 154 later on in his career, like, guys, let's put this stuff into perspective. He just fought Triple G at 160, and prior to that, he fought Chavez at 164. And all of those fights prior to that, he was fighting at 155 because he couldn't make 154 pounds. So you're telling me about 4 fights later, if he drops down to 154 to get in a ring with Jaime Munguia and he captures that WBO title, it's a wrap. Like, everyone needs to go on like a serious binge of Canelo is dirty videos just to get him out of the sport, because it's completely ridiculous. But that's just my take on it, guys. It's Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'm out.